Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm at Fitzgerald Manor in Los Angeles. It's the opening night for Delusion. This is an interactive horror theater experience like no other. We're about to talk to all the stars, see if they've done it before, and find out their Halloween plans. Let's go talk to them.
I am so excited. I found out about a month ago, and I've been just waiting for this night because I love horror, and I'm so stoked.
Cool. Is it your first time here?
Yeah. Actually, I live in Atlanta, so I'm here for the month. So I got lucky enough to be here during this time. So really excited.
What do you usually do for Halloween?
I used to dress up. I don't as much anymore because I'm in theater, so I dress up a lot anyway, just like on a regular basis. But there's usually a really big party that I go to that's super fun, and we also do shows at our theater on Halloween.
If you do dress up, what are you gonna dress up as this year?
I don't know if I have a good idea for this year. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Maybe something like classic, like Strawberry Shortcake.
Tell us about Archer. What can we expect next year? It's coming back, I think, 2015. Anything new any secrets you can spill for us?
Yeah, actually, we come back in January, and the gang is back to normal. They're not selling cocaine anymore. And Pam, my character, gains all of her weight back, so she's back to her full-figured, beautiful self. And we get to go to Poovy Farms, where she's from, because her sister's getting married. So it's a real ridiculous episode. So I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. How's your experience been on that show?
It's been amazing. It's voice work is so wonderful because I don't even have to brush my hair before I go in. It's so easy. It takes no time at all, and the cast is super amazing. Getting to know Aisha and Chris Parnell and just everybody has been super cool. So I absolutely love it.
I'm thrilled, Angane. I'm slightly hesitant, however, because I'm afraid I'm gonna pee my pants. And I was just talking to the producer, and he said that he has actually received emails from people after the fact stating that that's exactly what they did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
are you not like a horror fan?
I'm a really good horror fan when I can watch it like this. So I don't think they're gonna let me go through it like this. But I'm thrilled. I'm excited. So have you gone?
You're here? No, we're gonna go, but we haven't done it yet.
With me?
Sure.
Okay. I just need a group around me to keep me safe.
Sure. Have you ever done like the Not Scary Farm and all of those? No.
No. I'm based out of Atlanta, and we have something called the Netherworld down there, and it's kind of the interactive scary thing, but I think they just live to make people scream. I don't think it's as creative as this. I feel like this is definitely heart and soul, artistic, creative. So
have you ever done any horror films or?
We did Carrie White the musical at Dad's Garage in Atlanta, where Amber and I are both ensemble members and artistic associates, and hands down some of the best theater and most fun we've ever had, and a lot of blood, and we based it in the 80s, so I got to wear a sweet ass pink taffeta dress. It was great.
Cool.
So,
are you gonna be dressing up for Halloween?
I am. I haven't even thought about it yet. I've been so busy working, but I'm gonna come up with something. It's gonna be brilliant.
Excited to be here tonight?
Yeah, I'm a little scared too.
Do you not love horror?
Love hate, it's always okay, it's like the roller coaster. You want to go on and you wait in line an hour, and then when it starts going up and you realize how far down, it's why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? So
Is it your first time?
First time here, yes. At Delusion, am I delusional for coming in? I'm excited. I've heard good things, so I don't know what to expect, but I hear it's pretty scary.
I haven't done it yet, so. Are you excited for Halloween? Any plans? Halloween party or something you're gonna attend?
Yeah, I have a few invites. I don't know, but some of them are on the same date. So what's proper etiquette? So it's Halloween, I'm invited to this friend's house, and then I'm invited that one. Do I just leave early and then? I don't know, these are my problems.
Do whatever feels right.
Some of them you don't really want to go to, but you feel you have to make an appearance, and it's why didn't he go? Is he too...
Do I have to change my costume?
Oh yeah. No, if it's the same day.
Yeah.
I think if you have a few in the same week, it's probably better to have a different costume. It makes for a more exciting Instagram. I was wait a minute. And it's fun. I think for people who love dressing up and who have all sorts of costumes, and I don't have that many costumes. Oh, sorry. She's tall.
Tell me about your experience on Glee.
It's been just crazy fun. Like, I did 5 episodes before the show ever aired. Like the first 13, they filmed it before it ever aired. So I was doing it before I had any idea that it would become such a phenomenon. So, and I think that's kind of like special. Like right now, if there people were to audition, it's like, wow, I'm auditioning for Glee. When I auditioned for Glee, I had no idea what it was. So there's not the pressure. Like, it's not like right now, Modern Family is so popular, and if I was told you have an interview to go on Modern Family, but that's such a great show, my anxiety. But like a show about like a high school Glee club, like I don't think anyone would have predicted that it would have taken off. So that was really fun, and because of its success, I got to do things like go to the Golden Globes and the SAG Awards, and I get invited to opening nights and things like this. And I mean, that's because of Glee, and like I've been working as an actor a lot before that, but I've never had any of that, so it just opened so many doors.
That's awesome. And so last season, does it feel really different on set, or what are you guys doing differently to like kind of prepare?
Well, it's a shorter season, and my character's graduated, so I haven't been with them yet this year. And being like a recurring actor on television, you never know when you're coming back. Like last year when I was graduated, they called me and like, hey, Rachel's gonna have a nightmare, and you're creepy, you should be in it. So it's always a fun surprise. So it'll be nice to come. I'd love to come back for one more, and then I could say I've been in all 6 seasons. So I have no idea when. I think there are maybe 3 or 4 episodes in. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of sad, but they also knew like last year it was going to be the last season. So that's, I think, nicer than just being abruptly canceled, that they have all this time, like, the last 2 years, no.
All right, well, we're here with Lance Bass. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
What brings you out tonight here?
Delusion, of course. Super fan of Delusion. Last year was amazing, so I want to see what they have to offer this year.
Wow, how many times have you been coming out here?
Last year was my first time, so this will be my 2nd annual Delusion. Yeah.
And do you have like a costume planned out for like Halloween?
I have many costumes because, with Halloween there's about 7 different parties you have to go to, and you can't wear the same costume. So I'm hosting one of the big Halloween parties this year called Halloweeny downtown on October 25th. And it's a big circus themed because of American Horror Story. So I'm going to be a ringleader / evil clown. I can make up my own things, yeah.
Nice, very creative. And what are some other costumes that you're excited about?
Well, there's one I'm really excited about, but I can't say because it's going to be a surprise on the day of Halloween. But it's all about comfort with me when I'm doing my costumes. I don't like really masks or anything on my face. I need comfort, yeah. And I get hot really easily, so it needs to be kind of airy.
Okay, like fresh and everything.
Yes, and you can show skin.
Okay, and so what's like one of your favorite parts of Delusion?
Well, Delusion is amazing because you actually feel like you're in a horror film. Like if you ever wanted to feel like you're in a situation where you're like, oh my God, am I being filmed right now? Is this real? That's what you're gonna feel. I mean, it feels so real.
Wow, does it beat out like those Universal Horror Nights and all those?
Yeah, that's what's so great about this, because all those other haunted houses you go to, there's so many people in front of you and behind you, and it just doesn't feel that special because you see someone scaring the person, like 10 people in front of you. You're like, well, I know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
But with this, you go in your small group of just your friends, and so you feel like you're in it, and there's nothing spoiled. You don't know what's coming.
It's a little bit more personal, you want to say.
Exactly. It's catered to you.
So is there any like future projects that we could expect from you, like anytime soon?
Oh yeah, I mean right now I'm hosting my SiriusXM radio show on SiriusXM 106. It's a daily show, 3 to 5 on the West Coast, and we're turning that into TV. So we're gonna have hopefully that on television next year. And then I'm writing a show for E called The Machine. It's gonna be their 2nd scripted show. It's really fun. So it's like Entourage, but the music version of it. So a lot of true stories that I've experienced the last 20 years in music.
So is it going to be kind of like reality based?
No, it's completely scripted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when can we expect that?
Well, hopefully we'll shoot the pilot end of the year, and then it'll hopefully go to series next year, 2015.
are you doing this year for Halloween?
I'm not sure. I was thinking about being one of the KISS members. There's an iconic photograph where they're in KISS makeup and then they're wearing a suit. So I think I'm gonna do that for Halloween. But I'm still like up in the air about it.
Awesome. Whoever I asked, they're like, I don't know yet. So that's good. You have an idea. That's awesome. Cool. What do you usually do for Halloween? You like parties you attend?
No, just kind of walk down to Santa Monica Boulevard, hang out. Yeah.
Cool. What kind of reaction do you get from fans, like fans from Scandal when they approach you?
They usually want to lick me, or hug me, or kick me.
How has your experience been on that show?
It's been awesome. It's like the best job I've had in a long time. So, yeah.
Any like secrets from set? Any juicy stories? Something you can share with us?
I don't know. I can't. Well, the sexual tension between Huck and Quinn is still there. That's not going anywhere. Yeah, I literally just came from set right now, from shooting a really intense, like revealing scene. If I said what it was, it'd be revealing. But, yeah.
I'm very scared. I have like an irrational fear that everything that I'm gonna see is completely real and I'm gonna lose a limb or something crazy. So
Is it your first time?
yes, it is. I heard it's the 4th,
I think so.
right? So it's got to be good. If it's coming back for a 4th, then it's got to be
Do you
good.
usually do like haunted houses, and are you into Halloween?
I do, and I feel bad for the person next to me because they get a like bloody arm clawed up because I am so scared. Anything scares me, and I have a weird like delayed reaction, so it's so awkward. I'm glad that it's not videotaped because I just have the most horrid reactions.
Have you ever done any like horror roles?
Yes, that is actually one thing that works in my favor is that when you play a being terrified role, I'm scared easy. It works. Everything clicks. You don't have to act. You just get to be in the moment and be scared for real. But yeah, I played in a few worse than others, but yeah, a few. I think that's where you get your start mostly in some bad horror films. So.
And then as far as Halloween, what do you usually do? You like go to parties and stuff, and do you dress up?
Yes, dress up. Last year, what was I? I was Pretty Woman when she's in her, because everybody dresses up like a slut. So I said, I'm gonna be the slut, the ultimate working girl, and just actually do it. So that was fun.
And then do you have anything coming up in the future that we can look forward to as far as like roles?
Yeah, Ballers, but it's a ways away. But I think I might do a little bit here and there in the show on HBO.
I'm pretty excited, especially because I don't know what to expect. I didn't really know about this event, even though it's been going on for a few years, and I also just thought it was like a play, and so now people are talking about it like it might be scary, so I'm a little
Nervous.
yeah, I have a lot of nervous energy and excitement.
How do you feel about Halloween? Is it like one of your favorite holidays or no?
I like it in general, but I'm really picky about costumes, and because I can't always come up with a good costume, sometimes I'm just like, I don't have a costume, I'm not going to do anything.
One of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what can you tell us about the new Entourage movie?
I can tell you that it's chock full of cameos, and I can tell you...
Like who?
Oh, like Liam Neeson and a lot of sports people that I don't know because I don't follow sports, and Common, and yeah.
Was it nice to like go back with those guys since like the show was off air?
It was. It felt like finding, a favorite shirt in your closet that got pushed in the back and you didn't see it for a few years, and then you find it and you're like, I love that shirt, and then you put it on and it's just so comfy. Like, it was like that. It was just falling back in like immediately the way it used to be.
Cool. And then do you have any interesting stories from set, either the movie or the show?
Just that, Kevin Conley like broke his ankle or something, and and it was all because he got to like play sports with these major sports figures, and he broke his ankle, and then he kind of like didn't make a big deal about it, and so he didn't go to the hospital for like a day or two, because I don't really understand like the intricacies of shooting and stuff, but it had something to do with, you know, insurance and making the day, and so he was being a trooper. But it's mind-blowing to me how stupid I think that was.
Walk around with the broken, yeah.
I'm just like, you should go. I'm the son of a doctor, so I'm just like, when you hurt yourself, you go to the doctor, you go to the hospital. So the fact that he didn't, like, blows my mind.
I'm really excited. I love this kind of stuff, so I'm really looking forward to it. A little nervous, but excited.
First year coming here?
Yes, this is my first year at Delusion, but I've heard a lot about it, so.
What are you doing for Halloween this year?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. There's always like the big West Hollywood parade. There's, I don't know, friends are having parties, so we haven't really decided yet.
Do you think you'll dress up?
Probably, and I haven't even thought about that yet. I was just actually discussing I have two little girls, 6 and 4. My 6-year-old wants to be a banana for Halloween, which I think is actually really strange, but really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we hear like rumors about like Full House coming out. So have you like set it up or?
Nothing official as of yet. There's always talks. You know, we've been approached about it a lot over the years, but we'll see. You know, we'll kind of see what happens. I mean, it's definitely not something I'd be opposed to. I'd love to do it, and I think that people would definitely love to see it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know.
Do you keep in contact with like any of the other ones?
I do actually. I saw a lot of the cast. Jeff Franklin, who created the show, had a big barbecue at his house last weekend, and I saw a lot of the cast members there. And John Stamos was there playing with the Beach Boys, and yeah, I see Candace and Andrea a lot. So we actually stay in really close contact.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned your daughters. Do they watch the show? Have they seen it? Do they know about it?
They do actually. My 6-year-old is just now like getting into Full House and makes my dad record the show on DVR. So now whenever I go to my parents, she's like, "Mommy, I want to watch your show." And my 4-year-old is kind of like weirded out by the fact that Mommy was ever once that little. My 6-year-old can kind of grasp that concept now, so she thinks it's really fun to watch the show.
That's so weird and so cool.
Yeah.
Are there any like besides Full House, any future projects of yours?
Right now I'm actually, I might be working on a reality show with a couple other people, like from some other TGIF shows. So we are in talks for that. But, you know, just kind of doing the mom life and doing that right now. But, you know, I always have one foot in.
I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about this. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's an interactive horror theater performance. And so it's about 50 minutes long, and as an audience member, you are part of the show.
Cool. Like, I know haunted houses are very common. This is not a haunted house, right?
It's not a haunted house. No, it's definitely a full-on theater piece.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And what is like what background do you guys have that you came up with this?
Well, Sarah and I have been co-producers on the show for 3 years now. The show's been around for 4 years. So the first year I saw it as a patron, and then we got involved the next year. We both come from a Broadway background as in theater. Come from New York, and we came out here, and we are doing theater here. But this is a little different, obviously, than Broadway musicals. But yeah, the interactive theater is it's like being inside of a film as opposed to sitting and watching a theater piece. You don't sit down. Well, you might sit down a time or two, but you know, you don't sit down. You're not standing in one place. The performance isn't in front of you to watch. It's right in front of your face, and you're involved with it. So that's how
It's so cool. Like, it's so something you don't see. Do you feel like you will see it more often in the future? Do you think like it'll be something that people enjoy, more people will do it, and then you guys will be like, hey, we were one of the first ones to start it?
Yeah, I think so, and we really got to give credit to John Braver. He's the one who came up with the concept. He writes, he directs, so he really came up with all of this. And I think so. I think there are lots of other similar productions that are kind of cropping up all over town, certainly in Los Angeles.
On the forefront of something that's been, you know, evolving and becoming more mainstream. There were only a few. When we started here 4 years ago, we were like the only thing in town that was like this. So Now there are a few other things, but we have a very special formula to what we do, and stay unique in that.
What do you do differently that others don't?
I think the intimacy is the main element that keeps us apart from everyone else. Our groups come in groups of 10, so people come in with 9 of their best friends, or if they're not best friends when they come in, they are when they leave. So you have to cling onto those people to survive. So that's what's different.
And last question: how long is the production for this? Like, how long do you guys prep? Is it throughout the whole year, or how does that work?
We've been working on it pretty much all year, trying to find a location. That usually ends up being part of the biggest time suck. But we really start full-on production in July, and we started the build about a month and a half ago.
Do you guys make it a priority to change the location every year?
It's nice to change the location because the story is always based on the location. So it always creates an opportunity to, come up with something completely new and different for our fans, for the audience that comes back every year. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. We could always land somewhere and stay there.
Yeah, we have done the same location. The first 2 years were in the same location. And the story was sort of a sequel of the year before, so it evolved that way as opposed to being a whole different thing. But yeah, it's nice to have a different perspective every year.
And lastly, I heard that it's sold out for like the whole month. Are you guys going to put in more dates, you think?
We are sold out through November 2nd, I think, and we're looking to extend. We want to be able to have those tickets available, and we're working on that right now, so hopefully.
Hi, we're here with Mari. Say hi, Mari.
Hi, how are you?
And we're here with Jordan.
Hi, welcome.
So they have this new product that's organic and it includes alcohol. Can you tell me more about it, Mari?
Sure. We are LA's first distillery since Prohibition. We make all organic spirits. We have the largest portfolio of organic spirits that are made, as far as we know, in the world. And we make everything from our lines of vodka, gin, rum, liqueurs, Grand Papi, California-inspired Amaro, and a line of barkeep bitters, as well as organic tequila.
Cool. So is there any root to this product? Why did you guys started this product?
Well, our founders, Melkan and Liddy, are a husband and wife team that started it. It's a great story because it's all about true love. Melkan and Liddy got married, and his family is from Eastern Europe. And Eastern Europeans drink a lot of spirits with their meals, like we drink wine a lot. So Liddy, being a chef and not from that background, found the spirits a little harsh. So her husband wanted her to enjoy these family dinners, so he started buying vodka, watching how she cooked and taking the fresh herbs and the fruits and the things that she used and infusing the spirits with it and putting it in a pretty bottle with a pretty label and taking it to the dinners. And she loved it, and their family loved it, and the friends loved it. And when friends of friends started calling, her famous quote was, "Well, we either need to change our phone number or start a business." And so that's how Green Bar was born.
Great. And where can we expect this great product around?
You can find us at Whole Foods right now. There's a couple other stores around town. We're also available for the first time starting tomorrow. You can come and see the distillery, have a tour, do a tasting, and you can book online at greenbar.biz/tours.
All right, and do you guys have Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that your fans could follow?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, and Instagram is at Green Bar Distillery, and Twitter is Green Bar Drinks.
Cool. All right. Well, we look forward to having more of these products. And yeah, so we'll see you guys later.
Absolutely. And just so you know, for every cocktail that you have with 2 ounces of Green Bar spirits, it makes you carbon negative for the day. So we plant a tree for every bottle that we sell, and we've planted almost 400,000 trees now. So that's our little way of giving back.
Well, there you have it. I can't wait to go inside. It sounds so spooky. They are adding more tickets to their schedule, so hopefully you guys can come experience.